To me, the almost 6 years that I've lived here, to me the whole area feels special. Makes it just uplifts my spirits.
I believe that this is highly spiritual land. The Native Americans were here long before we were, and I can't really explain it. I just know that it is.
I was up there one day and I was walking along and I looked back over my shoulder at Chimney Rock, and in between the two spires of Chimney Rock, I saw a huge Buddha, or it could have been a Kuan Yin. It was hard to tell, but it was definitely somebody inside that spire. And I looked at it for about 5 minutes, then looked away, then looked back, and it was still there. And then a few days later, I found out that Buddhists were going to build their stupa right there.
And, sometimes people can go to these different places, and one particular spot, you might have the most peace you've ever felt in your life, or you're not gonna raise 10 feet up in the air or anything like that. You might get goosebumps or something. But it depends on you. It depends on what's inside of you, and what you feel.
I've got parents. My dad's kind of like me. He doesn't believe in them. He thinks they're a tourist trap or something like that. And my mom actually believes in them, so we're kind of a separate family down that line. But my mom said she's felt energy through them, though, so I don't know whether to believe her or not. But
it's been described by one of the avatars, Kurunamai actually, that there are ancient rishis who are sitting in meditation in the red rocks, and that they had actually come here a long, long time ago, and are very much a part of this history.
I was out at the Pulaski ruins last fall, and I went down one of the little paths, and there was something very emotional that happened. I don't know if it was an energy or what exactly it was, but I could feel it, and it brought tears to my eyes. It was very powerful.
Well, there was a couple from Brooklyn, I believe, that told me that they had an experience that almost amounted to a sexual orgasmic experience. I mean, they were really intense about their experience with the Vortex.
I had an experience where I was singing. I'm a singer. Outdoors, and I heard somebody else singing. So I stopped singing, and I continued to hear these other voices singing. So I walked up higher to get a better perspective and look out to see who was joining me in my chorus. There was no one there. Then I realized that the rocks, the spirit in the rocks were singing.
We had one of our guests come in after she took a Vortex tour not long ago, and she and her husband, and he was kind of just along for the ride, and they said that they had the most fantastic experience, that their guide got them to just really sit there and experience the scenery and just the peaceful feeling and just leave their junk,
So it can be intense, and it's helps people along with their personal lessons.
Like myself, I mean, I just feel, in awe of the whole place, of all of Sedona. Not just one particular spot. I think it's all beautiful. And God's country, and here it is. And we get to live here. So that's what I think about that.